Okay, so it was on September 19th, 1783. A duck and a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon on September 19th, 1783. The balloon was launched by French scientist Pelletrie de Rosier, and was called the Aristide Revillon. The Montgolfier brothers, Joseph, Michael, and I can't read these French names. Designed the balloon. The animals were placed in a cage, suspended beneath the balloon. They put they put the animals beneath the balloon, not even in the balloon. That's not passengers. Those aren't passengers. You put it beneath the balloon. Those are abductees. You've abducted them. That's not the same shit. Why did you put them in? Imagine being those animals. You're fucking in cages, suspended above the earth, under a balloon, and he's like, oh shit! Fuck! Are we gonna die? Are we payloads? Are they gonna drop us? The balloon reached a height of 1,500 feet and traveled for about 2 miles before landing safely. The animals were considered heroes of the air and were given a home in the royal. They were given a home in the royal mansion. The flight inspired the Montgolfier brothers to attempt a manned flight 2 months later. There was fucking nobody on it, just the animals. They were like, well, we're not going to risk human lives. Let's not. Should we put them in the basket, sir? What the fuck? No. What the fuck? They might hurt the non-people. we don't want them hurting people that may or may not be on there. Are you saying you're going to put people on there? Fuck no. The animals are going to go on there, but below the basket. That's wild. Yikes. No, for real. Pressurized plain cabin air is the same average humidity of the Sahara Desert. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Pressurized plain cabin air is the same average humidity of the Sahara Desert. We're gonna get the bottom of this chat. Cargo. Okay, so no, I knew it. This one's a lie. No, pressurized plain cabin air is actually much drier. What the fuck? Drier? It's drier. Oh, never mind. I guess let me put it back in the true pile. No, pressurized plain cabin air is actually much drier than the average humidity of the Sahara Desert. A typical airplane cabin has significantly lower humidity levels, often around 12%, while the Sahara Desert averages around 25 humidity. So it's not the same humidity. It's worse. It's inside a plane is actually worse than the Sahara Desert. According to several sources, it is generally accepted that when flying at high altitudes, roughly 1/3 of your taste buds can become numb due to the dry air and low air pressure in the cabin. Well, as we found out in this flashcard, it's actually like super dry, like the Sahara Desert, significantly reducing your ability to taste sweet and salty flavors. Maybe, actually. Actually, their food sucks. It has nothing to do with your taste buds being numb. Actually, I wish my whole fucking mouth was numb when I was eating airline food. Commercial airplanes maintain a cabin pressure of about 6,400 feet, just over 1 mile above sea level. Put that in the maybe pile. Denver sits at 5,280 feet elevation, just about 1 mile above over sea. Wait a minute! Wait! No! Wait! Wait! These two facts don't make sense now. Hold on. So commercial airlines maintain a cabin pressure of about 6,400 feet, just over 1 mile above sea level. So 6,400 feet. But Denver sits at 5,280 feet, just about 1 mile over sea levels. So, wait. So are planes super low over Denver when they go? Or are they going higher? Is it lower or higher over I'm looking this up. That does not add up. That does not add up. If Denver is just over 1 mile above sea level, and planes have to be just over 1 mile over sea level to maintain cabin pressure, then how fucking close are they to the ground when they fly over Denver? Are planes flying low over Denver? Oh my god, they do! They fucking do! They fucking do! Yes, planes fly low over Denver, Colorado, but the altitude at which they fly depends on several factors, including weather, traffic, and the type of flight. What the fuck does traffic have to do with it? What the fuck are you talking about? Are they flowing that low that they have to worry about traffic reports? Nah, they just want an excuse to serve bad food and be like, it's the altitude, honest to God. That means that they can comfortably cruise like 200 to 300 feet above Denver, while everywhere else they have to go 5,000 feet up. They're like, excuse me, everyone, but this is your captain speaking. We're about to nosedive into Denver real quick. Okay. So here is the explanation. Avocados are berries because they develop from the ovary of a flowering plant. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of description is this?
Oh, well, you see, they came from the ovaries of the plant, so that makes them a seed.
That's some fucking... Whoa. Never say that to anybody. Never say that to anybody ever again. Which includes bay leaves, cinnamon, camphor, and sassafras. Sassafras? No. What the fuck is a sassafras? No. Google. Tell me. You fucking tell me. What the fuck is a sassafras? No. Sassafras is a genus of three extant, and one extinct. What the fuck is an extant? Wait, hold on. We're going down the rabbit trail, chat. We're going down the rabbit trail now. What the hell is an extant? I thought they were trying to say extinct and we're fucking it up. All right, extant, especially of a document still in existence, surviving. So just say that. Don't just be like, well, there is extinct, so we have to have a word for something that exists. I have an idea. What if we just say it exists? Fuck you. No. I just learned a new word today, extant. And I learned that the tree that those fucking avocados are growing on are called sassafras. So that's something new. I didn't know avocado trees were called sassafras. I didn't fucking know that. I thought they were called avocado trees. Here we go. Yes, silly string was originally designed to be a spray-on cast for broken bones. In 1972, inventor Leonard A. Fish? Homie's last name was Fish? Leonard A. Fish. A chemist, Robert P. Cox. His name is Cox. Dr. Fish and Dr. Cox here to report. Dr. Leonard A. Fish and chemist Robert P. Cox came up with this spray that was supposed to be like a spray-on cast for broken bones. And then at one point they were like, whoa, you see how far that went? Fuck cast, let's turn it into a toy. It went 30 feet, dude. We can't just sell this to the hospitals. This has to be sold as a toy. Silly string. Fish and Cox were trying to create an aerosol spray that could be used as an instant cast for broken limbs. They were issued a United States patent for their foamable resinous composition in 1972. Wham-O Manufacturing Company, so Wham-O, patent silly string. Wham-O is also famous for inventing the hula hoop and frisbee. So you mean to tell me we were this close from spray-on casts, just casts, and instead they're like, nah, this shit's way cooler as a toy, and then we just got silly string instead. Acoustic Kitty was a Central Intelligence Agency. What? Oh, I just had to keep reading and that would have answered my mental question. I was like, Acoustic Kitty is a Central Intelligence Agency. What? No, Acoustic Kitty was a Central Intelligence Agency CIA project launched by their Directorate of Science and Technology in the 1960s, which intended to use cats to spy on criminal and Soviet embassies. They were going to take a cat to spy on criminals. There's no way. Oh my god. In an hour-long procedure, a veterinary surgeon implanted a microphone in the cat's ear canal, a small radio transmitter at the base of its skull, and a thin wire into its fur. This would allow the cat to incautiously record and transmit sound from its surroundings. Due to problems with distraction, the cat's... This is getting better and fucking better. Due to the problems with distraction, the cat's sense of hunger had to be addressed in another operation. Victor Marchetti, a former CIA officer, said Project Acoustic Kitty cost about $20 million. The first Acoustic Kitty mission was to eavesdrop on two men in a park outside the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. The cat was released nearby, but was hit and allegedly killed by a taxi almost immediately. So they got this guy, this veterinarian, who spends $20 million to put all this radio shit surgically into a cat. And then there's just this fucking unmarked van that just rolls open the door, places the cat out, and then like immediately gets fucking hit by a taxi. Just fucking no chance for that cat to ever be successful at its mission. Just fucking immediately gets hit by a taxi. Oh my god. That's our country taking the biggest L. Yes, the average dog can understand over 150 words. The average dog can learn around 165 words. So do you know more? The average dog can learn around 165 words, including signals. The top 20% of dogs, known as super dogs, can learn up to 250 words. Wow. That's actually okay. Wow. So the next time you see a dog and you want to fucking trauma dump on that dog, just know it understands everything you're saying. Everything you're saying to that dog, it's probably understanding every word of it. If I had the money, I would have a pet dog. I would. That would be so much fun to see like how much it could like understand me when I trauma dump on it. Just me sitting there trauma dumping on the dog. The dog is just like, Jesus, buddy. Jesus, buddy, you should really see a therapist.